Let me think. Let me think. Should I make a video today? Should I make a video today? You know what, guys? I'm gonna make a video today. Let's do it. Oh. Hey, what's up, YouTube? How's it going? This is Kiko. So what I have here is a Dragon Ball, an acrylic Dragon Ball, and as you can see, it looks really nice. But what makes this different from another Dragon Ball is that it's signed by Chris Brown himself. Now, I was gonna make a video of just the acrylic Dragon Ball, but then there was a Chris Brown concert near me, and Chris Brown had a meet and greet. So I'm like, you know what? I have to go see Chris Brown, meet the guy, and get my Dragon Ball signed by him. Now, if you want to know like what happened, like the whole story that happened, like the whole meet and greet experience, and like what happens inside of a meet and greet, then stick around. But if you only want to see the Dragon Ball, then here, let me show you in a better perspective. Alright, so here's the Dragon Ball, and you can see it looks really nice, very shiny. And then here's Chris Brown's signature. He signed it in permanent marker, so it doesn't wipe off that easily, but if I really try to wipe it off, it will probably come off, but I don't want to do that. And here's the box that it comes in. And right here I got some pictures. When you go inside the meet and greet, they give you this envelope, and as you can see, here's like a little postcard, and then it's like a message from Chris Brown, and then you have like a picture with Chris Brown's signature. And that isn't printed because like me and my brother got one, and the signature is unique in all of them. So anyway, there's that, and that's pretty much what I got. And right here I got the VIP pass. This is how it looks like. They give one to each person who bought a meet and greet. There's the VIP pass. So I mean, that's pretty much all you get when you go to a meet and greet. But anyway, the story. How did it go down? What happened? What goes on in a meet and greet? Alright, let's start from the beginning. So I found out there was a concert going on near me, Chris Brown. I'm a big fan of his. Some people don't like him. Well, I like him. I think he's a good singer, makes good music, and I think he's a really good dancer. And he was inspired by Michael Jackson, so I like the guy, even though I know some of you guys don't. But anyway, let's get to the story. So what happened is I bought the ticket. I bought the meet and greet package. If I remember correctly, it was about $250 or $300 for the meet and greet ticket. And aside from the meet and greet, you also have to buy the concert ticket, which was about $100 for me because I bought it very early. So altogether, I paid about $400. And I was lucky enough to get one of the early seats. So I got to sit in the first, I think I sat in the third row right next to the stage. So the day before I went to the concert, I remembered that I had the acrylic Dragon Ball, and I remembered that Chris Brown was a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. If you go to his Instagram, you can see like a bunch of Dragon Ball Z pictures. There's some interviews where he says he loves Dragon Ball Z. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take this Dragon Ball, show it to him, and hopefully this guy loves it, and he'll be like, you know what, little homie? I like you. You have a Dragon Ball, you the bomb. He'll invite me to some parties, take me out to eat, or maybe he'll just give me a good comment or something. I don't know. So anyway, I had no idea what was going to happen at the meet and greet. I didn't know like how long I was going to get to talk to the guy. So I tried looking up like online, like do some research, like, yo, you know, what happens at a meet and greet? People said that it only lasts for like 10 or 15 seconds. Pretty much what happens is you go in there, they say, what's up? You take a picture, peace out. You know, like that, boom, in and out. Like, come on, you don't even get to ask one question. It's just like, hi, snap, bye. You know, I'm like, dang, that's kind of suck, you know, paying like $300 for that. And well, I'll tell you guys what happened like when I went. But anyway, so on the day of the concert, you get an email from the coordinators of the concert, and they tell you, pretty much what they tell you is like, hey, you guys are going to meet up at this section. Like if it's section like 200, like after the concert, go to section 200. That's where all the VIP people are gonna meet. Me and my brother Jerry, we both went to the concert together, and we both got VIP packages. But yeah, anyway, how I told you guys before, we got some of the good seats. We sat like in the third row, and it was pretty amazing. You know, you get to see Chris Brown. You know, like you could pretty much touch the guy. You know, like it's awesome seeing it up close. He played a lot of his old school music, so that was awesome. You could see like all the dancers. You know, it was a pretty good concert. I liked it. But anyway, the concert ended. A bunch of people left, and me and my brother Jerry, we went to section 200 or whatever, and we waited there. So we went there, and there was like a lady with like a checklist, and pretty much she had like a list of all the VIP packages and the name of the person on the credit card who purchased those VIP packages, to see if like the name of the credit card and the ID of the person matched. We showed her our ID, and then she gave us this lanyard. and she told us to sit down in the one section 200 or something. As everybody was waiting to get checked off, you know, there was obviously people like girls with their boyfriends or like people with their parents. They were sitting down with us. After a while, after everybody got checked off, the security told everyone who didn't have a lanyard on, if you didn't have this on, to leave. So all the boyfriends and the parents had to leave and wait outside, like in the waiting room. And I did take note of how many people were going to meet Chris Brown, and it was about like, it was under 50 people, maybe like around 30 or 40 people. It wasn't that many people, so I knew that the meet and greet packages were very limited. Anyway, after everybody got checked off, which took around 20 minutes, they told us to get up and form a line. So what happened next is we exited out of the concert area, and we went down like this long hallway, and then the security, they let us into like this tiny room. And in that tiny room, they gave out some prizes. Like they gave everybody a ticket, and then we put down our name, and then we put it like in the box or something, and then they drew names. And the people that won, they won like free Chris Brown branded t-shirt, his album, some hats, some really cool hats. Yeah, and unfortunately me and my brother didn't win anything, but it was alright because we were gonna meet Chris Brown anyway, so we were excited about that. And while we were in that room, there was like a guy going around with a camera, like telling like people like, hey, how do you feel about Chris Brown? They only asked a bunch of girls and females. They didn't ask any of the guys, so we were kind of like, come on, I wanted to say something on camera. But yeah, after they gave out the prizes, the security, they're like, alright everybody, sit down, get comfortable, the meet and greet is gonna happen real soon. And we're like, alright. So we sat down, and I think like an hour passed, we were just waiting there, and people were starting to fall asleep. You know, I was getting tired. I'm like, yo, I just want to meet him already, you know. Yeah, it was like about an hour, almost over an hour. It was a while before before they finally came in, and they're like, alright, everybody get up. We're gonna go form a line outside of this room, and then you're all gonna get to meet Chris Brown. We're like, yay, woo, whatever. So we went back outside the room into that hallway, and we formed a line. I moved to the back of the line because I didn't want to like be one of the first ones.